Hey everyone, SilentCiel here. Welcome back for more Pokemon Megastar content. This time around, we are breaking down the five-star tags downwards all the way to the 3 stars and the 2 stars. We're gonna do this very quickly because I'm just gonna talk about basically the tags that are kind of useful. And we're gonna skip past anything that is practically redundant. So if I don't mention any of the tags, please do not keep them if you don't want them. It's gonna be waste of plastic anyway. A majority of us, once we're done collecting the master set, basically the spares are kind of like chucked away. But whatever I mentioned today, basically you want to keep spares. Go ahead and do so if you need to play with 3 copies, if you're the kind of player. But for me personally, I usually just keep one of each and we're done. All right, so let's start off with talking about one of the 6 stars that was released for this set and had some changes apparently. So let's take a look at the Charizard because if you remember me in the last video, I was telling you that the Charizard isn't exactly a fantastic tag. Well, even after its changes, it's still not a fantastic tag. So Charizard itself, interestingly enough, has its PE changed. The stats on the chart, the back is changed as well. So I'm showing you here the information on the Taiwan version of the site. So they have already officially released every single information of the Galaxy version 2 tags. So you can see that it's 150 here on the Chinese version of the tag. Eventually for us here in Singapore, we will have the exact same stats as well. You can see that the special attack is now 137. If you are not familiar with it, well, let me pull up the Japan version of the Charizard and you can see that it's 138 on the Japanese version of the Charizard and its special attack stat is at 127. So 10 more points higher than the Japanese version. And well, unfortunately, we have a huge PE increase because of that 10 points. 10 points for 12 PE. I don't know. It's not worthwhile. It's still a redundant 6-star if you ask me. So if you are a Charizard fan, please go and get a copy for yourself. If you're getting more copies, I really have to scratch my head and ask you why. Okay, so let's move on to the rest of the topic for today, which is basically the 5 stars and below. And yeah, before I go into that, yes, it is confirmed the 1 in 400 tags is basically the 2 that I mentioned, the Rayquaza and Zarude. So yeah, I hit the nail on the spot. So yeah, experience leads to correct guessing. Anyways, okay, let's talk about the first 5-star, which is the Metagross Mega Form. If you don't have a metal type attacker in your Mega collection, definitely add this into your collection. But I will do a separate video about what's replacing in my own personal box that I carry to play every day. If you want to know exactly what I do carry and what is the best of their own typing, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the channel and stay tuned for more videos. If you appreciate the content, please leave a like on the video and let me know you know, what are your thoughts about the game and how you appreciate my content. Like I mentioned in the last video, it really drives motivation for a YouTuber, especially for myself as someone who is still growing in terms of view counts and channel subscribers. Yeah, that is really important. So I really appreciate for whoever commented in the last video. Big hearts to you guys. Yeah, so if you don't have a metal type Mega attacker, this can add into your arsenal. Let's move on to the next one. This one, Hexaurus. What is the website bugging out on me? So Hexaurus is a dragon type Z move. It is not our first Z move dragon type. That belongs to the special tag Dragonite that was given out. And unfortunately, the Dragonite here has been now booted out of being the most useful Z-move attacker. If you're gonna use a Z-move attacker and you're not caring about the PE, usually you go with something higher and a bit more powerful. So Dragon Knight may be still bit useful depending on the high score challenges, because it is a lower PE compared to Hexorus, which is not this one, but this one. Yeah, so Hexorus has 160 base attack stat. That is a dragon type move compared to Dragon Knight. If you guys have your own Dragon Knight, you can go and compare it. Dragon Knight is definitely a lot lower in terms of attack stats. So Hexorus is the new Z move, dragon type attacker that you want to carry along in your arsenal. Alright, moving along, let's move on to the next 5-star. Alright, we have Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl for this set is very important because he is our first Z move flying attacker. Yeah, aside from Rayquaza is a Mega. Like I mentioned, I don't compare Mega with Z move. They are their own arsenal. So Z move, we will do a deeper dive in Z-Move and why Z-Move is more important than the rest of the other form of attacking styles. That will be in a later video where I will talk about advanced Pokemon Mesa Star tips. So yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel for that in the future. But yes, basically Aerodactyl is our first Z-Move flying type attacker, using the 118 stat. Unfortunately not very high, but then again, it's the first one, so until we get something better, this Aerodactyl is staying in the Z-Move collection. Alright, moving on to the next one. Let's see. Okay, I have to pull up my notes here because the Pokemon from here on, I have no idea of their names. Okay, so this is Dracozolt. Oh my god. So yeah, it's one of those fossil Pokemon back in Sun and Moon where they have different body parts. If you dissect them and form their original form, they look entirely different. But yes, so a Dynamax version of electric type attacker. If you have other electric Pokemon that is higher stat than this one, because this thing uses its 99 special attack stat, it is not fantastic. This thing can be tossed away. This is a horrible Dynamax Pokemon. Even Pikachu's special tag is stronger than this. So let's move on because this thing is not worth mentioning anymore. Okay, let's move on to the next fossil jumbled body Pokemon. So this is Dracovish. So if you guys are familiar with the tag version of Acrovish, this is his head. Acrovish has his tail. So yeah, you understand what I mean by mixed body parts right now. So Dynamax Dragon type with attack stats of 111. Definitely, I believe there are better Dragon Dynamax Pokemon out there. So another 5-star toss away. And we have Dynamax Alakazam, 153, perfect. As usual, like I believe Lucario, Alakazam is also a glass cannon, so high attack stats. Surprisingly decent special defense, but look at the paper thin defense stat. If you fight against a physical attacker, Alakazam is going to be wrecked very badly, but still pretty decent considering there is a glass cannon, but its special defense is decently high. So if you do fight against Pokemon that uses special attack as its main stat, Alakazam can take a punch. Yeah, so this thing, keep it. It's decent. Alright, moving on, we have another jumbled body Pokemon. This one I have to look at my notes again. So this is Arctozolt. Oh my god, tongue twisters. Okay, so this tag Pokemon is important because it's our first pure ice tag Pokemon. So if you guys have noticed in the past versions when the tag Pokemon tags start releasing, there are only a handful of them that are just pure same typing. It means the first Pokemon and the second Pokemon that comes out to attack both have the same offensive type. Like Machamp and Farfetch'd. That one, both of them are fighting type moves. So that's why it's a pure identical typing tag. So these tags are very rare. So this is our first pure ice tag. If you get this, if you see it appear, aim for it straight away. Definitely one of the 5-star tags that you want to carry in your arsenal. All right, moving along, and this is our first insect tag team battle. But the thing is, it's a mix, so it's got bug and it's got fairy from uh what's her name again? Oh my god, I cannot remember. Suddenly the evolution's name, it slipped my mind. Sylveon, yes. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but it's 12:48 that I'm recording this video. I just came back from work and I have to do this, so it is very tiring. That's why, guys, if you really appreciate the content, please support the channel by subscribing and leaving a like and commenting below. It really motivates me. I really mean it. I really really mean it. So yeah, so 140 attack stat, very nice high defense. Looking at the special defense as well, it is above 100, so this thing is fantastic. This is the best, I'm guessing, like the best tag in the tag selection here in Galaxy version 2. But then again, how often do we need to use a bug type and a fairy attack together? That's another thing. So yeah, it's always nice to have it around just in case, because we don't have a bug tag Pokemon at the moment, so just add it in until something better comes along. All right, moving along. Okay, so the rest of the 5-stars are kind of useless already, because they don't have a special move, they don't have special forms. So sadly to say, Iron Threads is one of them. Even Great Tusk from the other sets. Basically, the future and past variations of Donphan, this thing is redundant no matter what version it is. No special move, no Z move, no Mega evolution, no Dynamax form. So unfortunately, it is just a basic vanilla 5-star. Get one for collection and just toss the rest. And unfortunately for this one as well, Po, I'm guessing it's Poison Po. So yeah, so Dragon move, even though it's like a poison type, its evolution, which is the 6-star, is pure poison. This thing has decent stats all around, balance everywhere, but 5 stars. Below 100 for stats, this thing is just toss and forget about it. If you're a fan of it because it used to be Ash's Pokemon, yeah, keep one, toss the rest. All right, okay. This one is a bit hard to pronounce as well. Hatterene, I think. Hatterene. I think that's the one. Hatterene. Yeah, should be the one. Not the first fairy type attacker. Vanilla again, but looking at its special attack stat, that is actually pretty high. If you need a fairy attacker, I guess this one would be okay. Gotta see the roulette wheel though. So personally, play it, test it if you like it. It's fine, but its speed is definitely the lowest. Gotta mash that first attack chance like crazy. If you played Rhyperior before, Rhyperior is pretty slow as well, and you know how difficult it is to mash the first attack chance. Other than its attack stat, this thing is tossed. Okay, moving along. Let's go to the last one. Absol, my favorite boy. Unfortunately, this thing is useless. No special form, no special move. Let's wait for Mega Absol. I believe Mega Absol will be a lot better, but yeah, this thing pretty much glass cannon as the rest of them, because 161 base attack stat just for its dark type attack. Fantastic, but looking at its defense, this thing, yeah, attack first, if not die. Okay, we are done with the 5-star. Let's quickly move on to the rest of the tags so I can head to bed and then wake up in the morning and edit this video. So by the time you guys watch this video, this is the next following day. I'm recording, I started recording on Wednesday, slightly before midnight, and then now it's like Thursday now. So okay, let's move on. Looking at the starters, fantastic, because they are the first 3 starter Pokemon with Link. Superior, Grass, first one, keep it. The next one, Emboar, we have already Magmortar. There is no reason for this unless his stats are better than Magmortar, so we'll discuss about that later on in a different video. If you don't have a Fire Link Pokemon, keep it. If you have one, don't bother. toss it, just keep one and master set and done. Next one, Samurott. So Samurott is our first water link Pokemon as well. Keep one. If you need to keep extra, but to be honest, there is no other reason unless you're mastering a set and just having an extra just to use like I do. So usually I will have like 3 copies of each of the non 6-star cards just in case. Right, so let's move on to the rest of the stuff, which is pretty much useless unless you are a master set collector. The only thing we will need to take a look at are the 2-star Pokemon, because for us who are high score achievers, the 2 stars are the ones that matter. The 3 stars, sometimes they matter. That's why if you are a high score challenger, you will just master set one set, and if you do need to plug out a 3-star to use for a high score challenge, at least you have a master set to make use of. Other than that, there's no reason to keep spares. So let's dive into the 2 stars. As you can tell, looking at some of the starter Pokemon nowadays, oh my god, this thing has such a high PE now. And the Galaxy version 1 had PE of like 44, and it's getting higher and higher. What is wrong with Mezzastar? It's like, I mean, yes, the stats are better, but if you're going for high score, the main thing is you want as low as a PE as possible. But of course, if your PE difference is only like very minimal, like 1 or 2 difference compared to a higher stat version of its same Pokemon, you might as well go with the higher stat version. Sometimes that little bit of PE doesn't really matter. But from 44 to 46, yeah, it's 2 PE difference. But you know, if you really go and compare the stats, which like I mentioned, I will do in a different video. So stay tuned for that. If the stats are not higher than what the 46 PE edition of the Pokemon has, you know, like the name is not coming to my head right now. So Snivy, there we go. If Snivy's stats are better as a 44, might as well just use a 44 version or even the 42 version if you do have one from the older sets. Alright, so let's talk about the actual main 2 pieces of 2 stars that are the only ones you probably need to consider keeping. Because to be honest, everything else is just junk. Okay, the first one being Venipede. Where are you? Venipede, there you are. Okay, so Venipede is our first 2-star poison attacker at 40 PE. Previously, we had Coughing. Coughing was a 44 PE poison attacker. So if you're looking for high score, Venipede is the one to keep. And this thing has 29 attack stats for its main attack stat. Decent, I guess. Has pretty chunky defense. Speed is decent as well, so it's kind of fast and kind of chunky, just that it's lacking in terms of the attack strength. But then again, yeah, if it survives, you know, doing a high score challenge, surviving Pokemon actually kind of boosts your high score. So that one, again, advanced tips video. We'll deep dive that next time. So Venipede is one that you need to consider keeping. If you see it, get it. Who knows? There are some Pokemon tags in the common and basically the CUR, the common, uncommon, and rare tags. There are some of them that they only have like 2 copies of in the entire stack of 400. So yeah, if it is one of them, please, all the more you should keep one, and keep the rest, you know. Okay, so the last one that you need to pay attention to for a 2-star is the Galarian Meowth. It's our first 2-star Pokemon with a steel type attack. Previously, there were not many steel type attackers, and it was Bronzor's, I believe, evolution, Bronzong. I may be butchering the name, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But yeah, Galarian Meowth, 2-star, metal, steel type attacker, 38 for its stats. Defense line, it's okay. Speed is decent compared to Venipede. So yeah, so finally we are getting 2-star attackers for certain basically typing of attacks, and it's always great to have more Pokemon at our arsenal, you know, at least more options if we are looking to do high score challenges or just personally trying to break your own high score in the solo play. Yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it for the rest of Galaxy version 2. Are you guys excited for this set? It's coming out pretty soon. We are probably about 2 to 3 weeks away from the release in our country. Not in Taiwan though. Taiwan is getting it earlier, so we are kind of like a week back. Are you guys excited for the 6 stars? Are you excited for the 2 stars, or the 5 stars in the selection here? Because if you're like me, you play casually and somewhat aggressively for high score at times. I will try my best to get at least within the top 30. I am not the hardcore achiever to maybe hit the first two. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be. I'm becoming an old man. No, the beard does not determine my age, but yes, I'm slowly becoming an older man. That's why I have to find ways to basically make the roulette work for me. Yeah, but that's for another video. And yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to maybe get a red Zygarde, or maybe something of that level of trophy tag that is very useless. just for collection's sake. But yeah, I mean, it's not a must. It is not a must. Eventually these tags will become worthless because, well, technically they are not really used for high score challenges. They are just a trophy tag. Eventually, once the game stops, nobody plays it. It's just a collector chip, and usually they go for cheap eventually. But yeah, then again, let me know your thoughts about everything in Galaxy version 2. Is my info useful to you? Please let me know. Subscribe to the channel for future videos, especially for the basic tips for Megastar, especially if you are trying to find friends to pull into the game. Show them the video so they can learn how to play the game before they start. And of course, I'll be doing advanced tips, and of course there will be expert tips later on. You gotta give me some time to make all these videos. I'm just a one-man YouTuber recording, correcting my mistakes, editing, uploading. It's a lot of time, especially with a job. Yeah, so like I mentioned, I am really exhausted. So if I made any mistakes, please forgive me. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Mata ne.